I wish I could see you face to face purely so that I could be back in the European summer. But hello, thanks for jumping on the pod. It's nice to have you here.
Thanks. It's always so weird when we do the intro. It's like we've been talking for 10 minutes prior. Let's not act like we're
Yeah, so
starting
this is
again.
the first time we're talking tonight. I never quite know how to bridge it. I don't know, like whether you just go, oh, we've been talking off camera and now we say
Yeah.
good day again. But it is great to see you and fresh off of what I guess the first thing I want to know is what the hell is it with you and Monaco? You can't lose. I mean, you're 3 from 3.
I know. I was in the press conference before, like before the meet, and I feel like I almost like spoke it into existence, right? It was like, I'm gonna go for the hat trick. Like I've only ever won here. So let's keep it rolling. And my first ever Diamond League win in 2022 was in Monaco. So yeah, it's the first time I won, and like I don't know, the pole vault setup is really good, and yeah, I just sent it.
Did you get down? I heard you say this after, maybe it was after or pre, that you were swimming every morning and night. Were you down in the Cap d'Al little water bed down there having a swim?
You have to, like, us pole vaulters, like, we don't train heaps. So, like, the day before the meet, everyone's like doing shakeouts, like they're running, and I'm just like at the beach, like reading my book. I'm like, damn,
Yeah, it's a good.
life's so tough.
It seems like a good life, pole vaulting life. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Yeah, it's funny. Well, everyone's so different, but like I like seriously rest like before a comp. So yeah, I
Mm.
was at the beach morning and night. It was great.
Yeah, I feel like you're out there for such a long time. Now, I've got to ask, when we spoke in Paris, and this was, I can't remember if we did this in the interview or off camera, you spoke to me about that you're a real student in terms of you take a lot of learnings and you kind of microanalyze, your events or your jumps or the things you need to improve on for the next competition. So the transition from Paris to Monaco, can you share with me any of those learnings? Because clearly whatever you decided to focus on was pretty beneficial.
Damn, you know me too well, Mitch. But yeah, I do, and I've said this in a few interviews, but I take a lot of pride in being like a student of the pole vault and like not doing it myself, but being like, I need to study this, I need to like figure it out. And I guess my coach like really allows me to do that. I'm an athlete that would always take my opinion over my coach's most of the time, or we kind of like meet in the middle, but like I'm very much like, I got to understand it, I got to know it, I got to make the final calls. So yeah, look, Paris was fine. Like I came third. I haven't come third in a very long time, and it was almost not like a wake up, but like, all right, like something's just off with my jump, like figure it out. So, you go back in your diaries, and on this trip I carry my 24, 25, 26 diary with me, like with all
Oh,
my
wow.
pole vault stuff in it. So you can always look back at like what poles you used, what grips you used. Okay, in 24 in Monaco, what poles was I on? Where was my run up? Because all the pole vault setup is quite different. So you go back, you look, you watch videos, you analyze. Coach does the same, and then you kind of figure out, okay, like I'm missing this part of my jump. Like now I really got to focus on like how I'm gonna fix that, and you fix that by doing this. And yeah, I've been doing it a long time. So like you just know, you study your jump, your body weight, what pose. Like you just put all the pieces of the puzzle together, and yeah, it worked out.
Yeah, I'll say it was a hell of a puzzle to watch. I mean, obviously the competition speaks for itself, but when you come out and you're eyeing down 495, that's a height you haven't cleared before. Your 491 was, a few years ago as well, and you've had these injuries and the setbacks, and to come out there on the day and do what you did on the first attempt as well, it must be said at 95. What was the beautiful moment of you and Curtis is what was captured, but what was the honest feeling moment of clearing that bar for you?
Um, it, yeah, no, good question. It was just like in training, I don't even know how to answer the question. In training, we do a lot of like, personal best jumps for training, right? So most jump sessions, I'm attempting like a bar I've never cleared or close to. And I don't know if like I'm allowed to say this, but we'll always put on like sneaky bets with like my coach or like the biomechanist. Like we never actually like play out the bet, but it's like, do you think I have this? And they'll be like, yes,
Mm.
no. And I'll be like, well, I'm freaking gonna go clear the bar. So it's like always this like we practice it so much. So in Monaco, it was like my best friend was in the crowd and I'm pretty sure like I went up to her and I was like, do you think I have this bar? And she was like, yes. And I was like, damn, you meant to say no. Because I
You're
was
gonna
gonna
say
say yes.
no, yeah.
Yeah. But nah, like I feel like I've practiced that moment so many times that when it comes to that big bar, like I know exactly what to do, I know exactly what to focus on, and it almost just felt like training. Like the hardest bit of a pole vaulter is to like stay healthy and get to that point where you can actually execute that. And once I'm in that moment, I like really, really back myself in.
Yeah, I feel like you always rise to a big occasion. I mean, your career shows you that. You only have to look at the statistics of what you've been able to achieve. But now you crack the top five all time. Like you join some incredible pole vaulters now, some with a few blemishes on their record, but you also joined some pretty clean jumpers as well. What does that feel like? Because you've got the medals and you're the greatest in Australian history, but to now be mentioned in and amongst the upper echelons of the event, it must be surreal.
It's cool. Two Russians and two Americans have cleared 5 meters, right? So yeah, I'd love to be the fifth. Like it's cool, like it's really cool, but um it's almost like now you're in that top five, it's like, well, why can't I go higher? Like why
Mm.
can't I like chase that world record down? Like it's once you get to that level, like so close, and almost what gets you to that next little like bit is like aligning everything, right? So the perfect conditions, the perfect temperature, like the perfect prep, like everything
Yeah.
kind of needs to align. And um it's almost motivated me more to be like, all right, let's align that and like let's give it a crack, because like I've done the hardest work to get here, and now you're in the shape of your life. It's like just work a little bit harder and you never know what's going to happen.
Does that feel cool? Like the shape of your life after the last, period of your career that you've just gone through to get back to this, like that must be, that must make you feel some type of way to know that you're in career best form.
Yeah, it does, but I've also like worked my ass off to get here.
Yeah.
So it's almost like I know I'm in really good shape. Like my training proves it. Like, um, yeah, it's a weird one. It's like I know I've done the work, so like of course I'm in good shape.
Yeah, I like that. You're so to the point. You're so like,
It's like
well,
Mitch, stupid question. I'm in great
no
shape.
shit, I'm gonna be in good shape. Like I'm working damn hard over there in WA. Yeah, I don't think anybody could ever take away your work ethic. I mean, that's one thing I think is completely solidified. You talk about the conditions now. I mean, you're in Budapest. It's a quick
Yeah.
turnaround, but it's a
Mm.
stadium that you have very, very happy memories in. Of course, the World Championships a few years ago. Do you think these conditions or what's on offer tomorrow could spell something high?
Maybe like it's a really short turnaround.
Yeah.
So it was a bit hit and miss there for a little bit, but I'm gonna rock up, I'm gonna like jump my best, and but we're always going to put like my body's health before anything else, right? Like just for
Yeah.
some context, like I jump at home maybe like every week to every like week and a half. So like I don't jump a whole lot. So to kind of go back to back is new, but we kind of took it as an opportunity to practice the back half of the season. There's four really big comps
Yeah.
in 3 weeks. There's a Diamond League Plus, there's another Diamond League final, and Ultimate. So it's almost like a fitness thing for tomorrow.
Yeah. So getting in that stadium as well for Ultimates because you'll be back here, in September.
Yeah, exactly. Feel the runway, like boxes act differently and shoots you up in the air differently. So just like working all that out for Ultimates is yeah, also why we came here.
Hell yeah, that's so exciting. I mean, you're over there for so long. That feels like a long time because I know that you're someone who likes to be at home as well. You obviously got that break not so long ago, but once ultimates are over, is it straight home for you?
Yeah, well, we're actually thinking of coming home after comms,
Yeah.
because there's like a 2.5 week break.
Okay.
And yeah, look, I say Perth's pretty close, but we'll see. Like
No,
I do really
I,
want to
I,
come home.
I'm actually on that because when I was flying home,
Okay.
I couldn't help but look at like, I don't know whether you get to this point of a flight when you're at the front end of the plane, but when we're at the back, you're trying to distract yourself and you look at the flight map where the plane is.
Yeah.
And I just
Yeah.
remember it going over Perth and thinking, oh God, I would love to get off this plane. Like, this isn't that bad, 10 hours, that's pretty
No,
doable.
it's
So
doable.
I get that. Yeah, I feel that.
Yeah, like, and there's only like a 6 hour time difference. So like, I
Yeah.
don't know, it's not that hard to
Mm,
adjust. So we'll see. You're right. I'm such a homebody. So even if it's just
yeah.
like 2 weeks at home, reset, go away, go down south, see all the people I love, see my dog, and then
Of
come back
course.
fueled for the back half. We'll see.
I do like that Doug's got a mention before deck.
Yeah,
Uh,
it's so
like,
funny.
I'm very excited to see the dog. You've got some waffle football to go to as well, Nina. You got some important things to go and see.
Yeah, maybe. I didn't tell you this, but Doug got like really sick
Oh
after.
no.
Yeah, dude. He got really sick and Deck had to take him to the hospital. Anyways, long story short, my bank
Okay.
account got drained, so I'm really happy I won a Monaco.
Yeah, like I've got to support the dog. God,
No, legit.
he's becoming expensive, Doug.
He's so
He's
freaking
getting
expensive. It's
he's
so
getting himself
it's
into some
so messed
trouble.
up. I
Poor
know. Deck was
Doug.
like, dude, this is such a good motivator for you. Like, go out and win. I was like, okay,
Yeah. He's like, when are those diamond pluses, by the way? Like, we wouldn't mind getting a little bit extra for old Doug.
exactly.
Oh,
Anyways.
well, I mean, it was incredible to watch. I mean, I obviously put up the video of being like, because I'm trying to beat jet lag, so I wasn't up for the event. But it always brings a smile to my face when you do amazing things, as well as every other Australian for that matter. I mean, you got heaps of them in Budapest. I feel like there's like 9 or 10 of you all competing tomorrow.
Yeah, there's heaps. I like saw everyone down in the like breakfast before. I'm like, oh my god, there's so many Aussies here. It's nice.
Yeah.
I think it's like one of the last comps leading into com. So
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. I have a feeling this will be the end for a lot of people. Maybe some London, but I can't
Oh
imagine
yeah,
too many.
London.
Yeah,
Yeah.
which is really exciting. Well, look, maybe who knows? Maybe by the time I wake up, actually, I'm going to try and watch it. I don't know, because sometimes the streams, unfortunately, for field events, they don't show a great deal of it, so you're kind of just tracking along as the jumps are going. But
You're
I'll
watching
try
the
and get
X's and
up.
O's.
Yeah, I'm always watching X's and O's.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to see what's happening. But maybe tomorrow I'll see a 5 meters next to your name, and I'll have to put out another video of being like, I'm even more excited now. But you're a superstar, Nina. Well done.
Thanks, man. I appreciate that.
Of course. Well, hey, listen, thank you for joining the call room. I know you were desperate to get on it. You've been blowing up my phone. Just so, no.
It's like Mitch. I told Kurt that I was on before him and he was so filthy.
Was he flat? I mean,
He was so flat.
I do remember you saying this in Paris that he wanted to be on.
Yeah.
Well, listen, I'm going to need to see a 6 meter from him this outdoor season before we get him on there. I'm going to need to
Exactly.
see it. Yeah. You're holding
Yeah,
up
he's
the
in really
fort.
good shape, so it could definitely come to fruition.
It could be as soon as tomorrow. Who knows?
Um,
US and Australians are doing crazy stuff. Nina, thank you so much for joining me. And I'm looking forward to, not only tomorrow, but Glasgow and Ultimates. And maybe I'll see you towards the end of Europe.
yeah, you better come because I'm gonna jump high, Mitch. So
Yeah. And you need
That's my boss.
the interview. I can't believe not enough people interviewed you after that. That's crazy.
I know. Well, after Paris, a lot of people were like, "Oh, dude, that was a really good interview," and I was like, "I think it's because like I'm talking to my friend and I can just say whatever the hell I want with Mitch." Whereas
Yeah.
like other people, I feel like I have to like act proper.
Stop it. You act all formal.
No, it's
That's
true.
not, don't do that. Just let it out. Yeah,
I
maybe
know, but with you, it's like you add to the banter, so it's easy to go back and forth. With them,
true.
it's like, how was the competition? And you're like, good.
Yeah. Like what I do think that sometimes, like sometimes I think we're going on a tangent here, but maybe people enjoy this. Sometimes I think the interviewers like answer the question, like almost answer it in their question. They're like, "Oh, you felt good today, or you felt this today," or it's very short. Why not? I'm like, "Oh, you're not giving them much to work with there."
Yeah, yeah. Hey,
You
well,
guys
you're
do a
very
good
good at
job.
your job,
I
Mitch,
wouldn't know
so
how to say it. Yeah, I wouldn't know how to reply
yes,
to
you would. You
I
can
would
like
no, I wouldn't.
talk
I
for
don't know how you guys
Australia,
reply to
dude.
some of my stuff, to be honest. I feel like I'm just rambling half the time. Um,
No, it's
you
good. People
know,
like that though.
you guys make it easy for me. You make me look good. Put it that way.
Nah, you're good at your job, Mitch. You're very good.
Thanks, Nina. I try my best.
All
Okay.
good.
Thank you so much, Nina. I appreciate you.